It's Hobonichi time. I'm so excited. My second order came. You saw my Moomin notebook in my last video. You can go catch up on that if you're interested. My jet pens haul came, and this is what I got. So I've got just some of the cover-on covers, and I don't know if they call the week's size a cover-on cover. I got the Tamagotchi sticky notes, which are super cute. Like, it's a poop. So cute. So that's the Tamagotchi they made for Hobonichi. There's like the original OG guys here. Super cute. It's all in Japanese, but yeah, super cute. I'm so happy I got those ones. I just love the pixelated art. You know, it's pure nostalgia. And I got the cover-on cover for the A5 size. I got the cover-on cover for the A6 size. And these are plastic, like bendable, floppy. It's fine that there's a bend right there. It just got shifted in shipping. And I also got the week size. And so I don't know which planners this one actually fits. I've got quite a few different actual Hobonichi weeks and some other brands that are week size planners, but I don't know that they're the right size for this. So we're gonna play around and see if any of the other planner companies' weeks style planners fit in here. And I got the A5 pencil board. I just loved it. Tamagotchi land. It's got all the cute little buddies on there, and I just thought it was super cute. But look at the other side. It looks like I don't know, a house spaceship? I don't know exactly. It reminded me of a cowboy hat. You know, I'm a Texan. That's what it reminded me of. Oh, it looks like a cowboy hat you can live in. So there's all the little things. I'm guessing it's their house because it's all the little house rooms, but yeah, totally. I saw cowboy hat when I was looking at it. I didn't really look at this side except like, oh yeah, there's a cowboy hat shaped thing on there. And then this side's what I really got it for. So I thought I could get a clear cover-on cover or an A5 clear cover to fit whatever A5s I'm going to be using, and then chop this and fit it in there. I don't really use pencil boards. I actually, like all last year when I was talking about pencil boards, I kept not knowing the name pencil board. I couldn't figure out, my brain did not work because it's just not something I do. I never put a piece of paper underneath. One of the things I like about TRP and TRP style planners is you get the ridges and the crinkliness of the paper. So when you're pressing down and getting those crinkles and stuff on the following pages, it doesn't bother me at all. A minor bit of bleed through doesn't bother me that much. If like it's gonna bleed through the other pages, I'll maybe put something in, but not something pretty like this. So it's just gonna be something I stick in a cover at some point, potentially. So yeah, just got that one to put as a cover. The one I like the most out of these ones is the week's size one. I really love this. Just that first cover. The back is still cute too, but this is just super cute. Just think it's adorable. I really like this guy right here. These two are also super cute. This one has like the evolution, the growth. It says growth chart. There we go. Egg all the way up. It can be all the different buddies. And then here's some cool things on the front. I really like. I loved. You know, this is my era. I grew up with the keychain of Gigapets on my belt loop. You know, I was like a 90s, early 2000s kid. And yeah, it's just pure nostalgia. I wanted this, and I'm still thinking about the A5 actual cover that's like these kind, but the A5 size. Because that's my typical planner size. And so, yeah, let's take these off. Let's try them on the two different colors I have, because that's where they will go for now, at least. Well, I'm totally into it. And I do have the actual week's planner coming as well, because I will use that one this year. Okay, so we've got one A6. This is the Dreamy Soda from last year, I think. I've never used a cover-on cover because I don't really like the whole, you know, plastic over the couch whole thing. It just doesn't sound appealing to me, but these ones I just had to go for it because they're so cute. And I do like that you can change out the cover. With these nails, it's tricky. You can change out the color of it, so that's fun. So cute, looks great on the aqua. Love that. Dreamy Soda. I mean, it just reminds me of a couch cover, you know, very, very grandma-y, very plasticky. I'm not hugely into like the way that it feels. Yeah, I don't love the feel of it. I'd get used to it, of course, but it's super cute, so it's worth it. I'm gonna stick it on there, and then we'll try the bigger one on both colors. I thought the cuteness outweighed the couch cover aspect of it. So yeah, it's upside down, I think. Yeah. Okay, so this is the way it's gonna go. It's cute. It is hard with my nails. And this is the, I'm pretty sure it's called Candy Floss. And it's got the pink on the outside. So we'll see the difference with the pink versus the aqua. And those are my colors, guys. I love pink and aqua. And pretty much every color except red. But at Christmas time, red's great. That's about it. Oh my gosh, I like it on the pink too. Look at those. They're so cute. Of course, I can go totally matchy-matchy because I got both of these. I just love, you know, it's like the, it's kind of more of a salmon-y color, but it's still in the pinkish realm. And then the aqua, I had to get both sizes. Super cute. I also got the pink. I would love it if the Airy Flamingo and then the Lime Mint one came in a 5 size. I would get a matchy-matchy set of both of those too. But yeah, didn't get those. Didn't get any covers except the Moomin cover this year. I stuck with cover on covers. Okay, so love the way they look. Let's try this one on the aqua real quick, just for sake of matching both of them together, which will be fun. But I really like the pink on this one a lot, so I might go back to pink. Oh, and there's a little Coffee Monsters Coast sticker in there. I have, oh, I think I have a Coffee Monsters Coast sticker on my water. I was wearing lip gloss, so the straw looks nasty, so don't look at the straw. But I collect pins. I love washi. I like the ones that are all in that realm of I collect or I love. I do love all the stationery stuff. I was the kid with the Lisa Frank stationery, and the glitter jelly rolls. And now I'm the adult that gets all the cutesy little stuff. There we go. My nails make it hard, so there we go, the match. That's super cute. I like that. Okay, and then last but not least, the weeks size. I have quite a few different weeks ones, including actual Hobonichis, but other ones. I don't think like these chunky ones are gonna fit, but I might try them if we can see if there's any sort of roominess to this. I've not tried one of these ever, so it's totally new, and you Hobonichi Weeks fans will think I'm silly because I don't know which ones it fits on. So we're gonna just try them. And I do have a few actual Hobonichis. So there's a Sneaker Mega. I don't know if this was like a paper one, but it's aqua and sparkly, which I love. I also have a white sparkly one. This was this year's like sparkly gem. I love the sparkly ones. I didn't get one for 2026. I only got 1 week's, and it was the Tamagotchi one. So the cover won't work with it because you'll see the pattern. I also have this one. I also got the Through the Purple Night. So this one I'm using is just like my chores and everyday type stuff. And I've used these in various capacities over the past years, but never like filled it out to completion. The only one I'm filling out a ton is my reading one, which I'm using the Through the Purple Night one for that. I think it's going to be this size, the hardcover size, because that slipped in really nicely. And I love the pencil board for this one too, which is cute. I don't use it as a pencil board, I just use it as a cute little decoration. I wish actually that was a cover on a planner, so I could do clear cover, same technique. So let's get this on there. I think it's going to be these hardback ones, but of course this Hobotori Dory one, you can't really do it because it looks silly on there. But okay, that's the size, the hardcovers, and it doesn't look like anything thicker is going to fit on there. So I don't think the Mega Sneaker Weeks will fit, but possibly because this one has a thicker sticky out ear cover. So we might be able to squeeze it on there. We'll try it out. I want to try it on like an actual one, so like it'll look good on the white. It'll even look good on the aqua, and I could totally redate this one, and I could go full on aqua mode with these guys. That would be fun. So I might do something like that because it's an older one. I just have to redate it. That's one reason I hold on to some of these things, because they're still perfectly usable, even if I just want to use it as a notebook. I don't have to necessarily even use the weeks as actual weeks. I can just use it as grid paper. Oh my gosh, how cute. So cute because it's got the little bit of shimmer and it fits really well. I feel like there's like the tiniest bit of room, so maybe one a tiny bit thicker than this could work. And I don't know how like the Sterling inks compare to this size. I don't know if the paper's the same size as the cover or the same size as the actual paper. So I've got some of those as well. I've got a 2024. Okay, see, it's the same size, so I don't know that that's going to fit in there. I also think it would look good with the white one, so for sure these guys and this one. Let's try a mega because I know the mega's a little bit different size. We'll just try it out and see if we can make it work, even though I know it's not going to fit. See, look, it's not going to fit exactly. It's going to be way too big. See? But it'll still, like, technically fit inside there. It'll just be very big. Okay, see? That's very loosey-goosey and big, but I would totally do something like this. Of course, this one has a sticker on it, so I wouldn't do it with this one necessarily because it has a sticker on it, but it looks good. It's just a little bit smaller, you know, but I could still see myself using it like that. And I do like this one has this sticky outie piece, which I haven't taken off yet. This piece comes loose. So you can either buy a Velcro piece or a button and close it. But the weird thing about it is if you do that, it's on the back, like it doesn't cover the front, but every planner I'm used to clasps in the front. So it's definitely trippy for me for it to be where it is. But I get, like, if you want the design, you're not going to want it to be the opposite way where it covers up part of your plastic design. Anywho, works for that one, sorta, kinda. Let's try the sterling ink, and this year the covers were super smooth, so I think it would work better than their previous one, which was more of a textured, grippy style. And we're gonna see if it works with this one too. I would love it to be with pink. Okay, so it looks like it's not gonna fit all the way, like just a hair too thick. Scooch it all the way in. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. You can see like the tiniest bit of overhang. So what I've done in the past for something like this is I've cut the back cover, just the tiniest hair, because you can see, I might have to hold something, you can see the plastic hangs over quite a bit. So you still have a little bit of wiggle room. You could cut off just the tiniest sliver of the cover, but your pages here would be exposed. Except this hangs over. So this little clear plastic bit would cover up any of that exposed edge. So this would line up with the actual like edge of these papers versus stick out a little bit. So you could make it work if you really wanted to, but it would involve cutting a little sliver off that back cover to make it work. And I totally might do something like that because this is one I didn't use at all. And I really like the Sterling Inks designs. So I might do something like that, and it's cute with the pink. So definitely that is a viable option. Now, the only one I have that's also kind of skinny, which is a two-parter. This is an Aura Estelle, and it has dated week pages and month pages and dated daily pages. Isn't that cute? I really like this style, and the weeks are gridded. I'm trying to find one. It's a grid style, which is super cute. I don't know if they still make this particular layout now, but I really like this one. I've used it on and off, and this is a 2023, so it's a really old one. I don't know if they even make it anymore, but it's a really, really nice one. And of course, because it's black, it might not be the best option, but oh my gosh, it would be cute. And it looks like it does fit. So let's go ahead and stick this one all the way on because it looks like it would fit. So that would totally be a viable option for me to go back and redate different weeks in here if I want the black cover, because it does actually work with the black cover. I thought the black part of the black cover would look weird, but it actually works. Oh, you know what? I stuck that little piece. See, now that I pulled the piece off, now it's going to be in my way. I would definitely have to do that again. But it actually fits really nicely with this cover, and it looks good too. So I would totally go back and redate this planner and use it because I really like the grid style. I used it for quite a while and really liked it. I ran a cake pop booth last night and my voice is like shot. I can tell how scratchy it is. I talked so much. I ended up selling almost 100 cake pops, which was crazy. I did not expect it. I had to send Johnny home to go get like my last scrape the bottom of the barrel cake pop option. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this many, and I had a box of extras just in case I ran out, and I totally ran out. I had like 4 pumpkin spice ones left, nothing else in any of the other flavors. I was like, Johnny, please go home and get my emergency cake pops, and pretty much sold all of those too. So it was awesome. I talked to so many people and had so much fun. It was the best time. I had a lot of friends come and show up and say hi, and it was so nice, but my voice is totally shot, so I can tell it's scratchy in this video. That's why. I'll show a picture of my cake pop booth setup. It was so much fun, and I'm so happy, and I was shocked how many people were so excited about the cake pops. So it was so fun to have people just light up. You know, I did a Texas shaped one, I did a pumpkin shaped one, and people thought they were just super cute. And I was like, I know, I think they're cute because, you know, I'm obsessed with them, but to have so many people just light up and see them, it was just so fun. So anyway, enough cake pop talk. The only reason why I'm bringing it up is my voice is shot, but I love this. The black in the background works perfectly, so I could totally vinyl cover this into a different color if I wanted a different color, because I could totally reuse this planner. I didn't want it to be black. So I don't know that they do a skinnier book than this one, so I would have to cut the tiniest bit off of the cover, and I don't know, it is just like a hair thicker pages. You can see just the tiniest couple millimeters matte. Let's see if I can squeeze it on there. Honestly, I'm gonna try. I hope I don't like damage it, but I kind of want to see if I can just kind of force it to go on there, because I know sometimes these covers stretch out a little bit, so I think maybe it could stretch out. I know people have gotten like what is it? Oh my gosh, I'm totally brain farting. Yeah, my brain is fried, my voice is fried. People have gotten hair dryers, there we go, and warmed these up to make them fit with various other plastic covers, with various other planners. Now, see, that's too messed up. It's not gonna slide in there all the way. Unfortunately, it won't. So I could maybe work with it, or I'll just cut a little sliver off the back if I want to use this particular planner next year. I'm undecided. I know I bought one Tamagotchi Weeks, and it's the bow and tie style, like really cute fabric-y one, but it won't go with this because it already has a pattern on it. But I would love to pair it with a different planner and use this cover, because I have 2 weeks right now. I'm using a chore chart one. This is like my mom chores, all that kind of stuff. And then I also have one for reading. And I think I'm going to switch my gaming planner to a Weeks size and downgrade. Right now it's a TN size, but I think I'm going to switch over to week size potentially. I'm throwing that out there. I might do that. And then my chores stuff is going to go in something different potentially. So yeah, throwing things all around, switching it all up for next year. That's my typical style. It's like, you know, I like to try all the things, play around with all the shapes and size planners, and try out all the different layouts. So that's why I keep old ones too, because my plan is to go back and redate some of these that I really like and revisit. Like this one, I don't think I used at all. So 2024, but I loved the covers of these. I ended up getting quite a few different sizes. So this one's like a fresh, brand new planner that I love. And because the covers changed, they're a little bit different colored. And they're also, this is like super smooth, almost silky feeling. And this one's textured. I really like the texture one. This one like shows everything. It came with scuffs on it. But this one's like, hides all the imperfections. You can't really tell. And I used one cover like this for an entire year, and it looked pretty much brand new. So yeah, like these old ones better, but I know she had trouble with all the pink covers in the past, so it was just an issue. Oh, here's my other weeks. I have it in here. It's like, it's again not going to work with this because it has a pattern on it, but I also have this one. So technically it would fit, but the pattern, I just love this one. This one's my reading journal, and this is so very fantasy-esque, and I've been reading the Dune series. I'm going back now to the original Dune books after I finished all the prequels. I'm like almost wrapping it up. I'm got just a few more books in the whole giant thing. I've been reading them for like about a year now, actually. I think it was sometime, I think last fall, that I got into them, and I'm still totally hooked. And the original books are even better the second time around. I've read 2 of them now. 2 out of the 6 original books I've reread. And yeah, I'm not ready to give it up yet. So when I'm finally done with all the actual books, because I'm going in chronological order and rereading the original books again, I think I might start from the beginning again. I'm not ready to give it up yet, but this was very fantasy-esque, and Dune is sci-fi, so it definitely gave me that like magical sci-fi type vibes. So super cute. I loved having a reading log. This is just one of those ultimate pen folios from Erin Condren, which I really like. They have a few different colors of these, and these slip onto other planners. Obviously not something teeny like this, although like you can hold it with your stuff, but it's meant to go around one of the big giant coil type planners. But I love having my weeks style planner in there. And yeah, these thick boys aren't gonna work. I bought different ones to review and I haven't used either one of these. So I've got lots of options for week size. I'm going smaller with a lot of my planners. I'm gonna do A5s and weeks. And I might do some TN size things as well. But yeah, I really am excited about this cover. That's one of the things I'm most excited about. And this and my Tamagotchi weeks are totally going in my lineup. I just don't know which color I want to use first thing. This is just a half year and I'm already using an A5 that's going to have daily pages. So I don't know that I need a daily page, but it just fits so nicely in there. It could be like my journal potentially. That'd be a good option. I bought a home for my journal thought process because I need a lot of room for writing journal stuff. So probably this one. We did try the white one. Let's go ahead and try the white one just to see how it looks. It'll really make the colors pop, I think. And again, like I don't know that I use this one much, if any. Yeah, I don't know that this one was used at all. Just for review and because it's sparkly and I liked the cover. It's kind of, see, that thing's gonna bother me. It's kind of what I do with all the planners. I get them all because I always think they're great. Oh yeah, that looks so good. Just like the little bit of sparkliness. That one might be the winner. I really like that pop. It's so sparkly too. Yeah, that or the aqua is gonna probably be the winner because I really don't need a full-on daily page. If I go that, I can do aqua with aqua. If I do that, it really just pops off the aqua too. Okay, well, I don't have to decide today. Of course, these planners come out way too soon. I talked so long that my camera cut off. It cuts me off at so many minutes, but I'm definitely the type of girly who is still changing my mind weeks into the new year because I like to change it up. I like to plan in a lot of things. You know what? The Planner Pals podcast covered this recently. It was a video that I just watched. To me, there is no like planner unicorn, and I was chasing that for a while, but I realized any planner is going to work. I talked about this in my daily duo, just use the dang planner challenge. I still have some pages in that to use up. I frankenplanned it and I'm still using that chugging along, but I can't wait to get out of that and start using something else as my more like daily to-do list style planner. But it really just comes down to, you can make any planner work for you. Some will work better than others, but there is no like perfect planner. And just when you think you find the perfect planner, something else comes along and is exciting. And it might change things up. And I'm totally the kind of person who gets really bored. Like, I love having leftovers just because it's easy, but I hate eating leftovers again and again. Like, I get in a rut where I'm like, oh, by the second day, I'm totally over it. So I get the same thing with my planners. It's like, oh, I've used this planner for too many months. I want to change it up. I want something fresh and fun. I don't want leftovers. It's just, you know, it's just how my mind is. I enjoy changing it up and finding a new system and playing around with different layouts, and that's how I end up with 4,000 weeks size planners. You know, this is a lot of weeks size planners, and it's just fun. I get to review lots of planners, I get to play around with lots of planners, and then when I get a new cover, I get to see what planners fit the new cover. So I'm excited about all the planner launch stuff. So let's recap here. We've got, it fits the hardcovers of the weeks planners. It will fit the sneaker weeks mega, but it will be way too tall for it. You know, there's lots of room up the top. It would fit the Sterling Inks compact sizes. Their weeks are called N2. I had to look on the actual planners. I'm like, I get confused which one's N1 and which one's N2. These are both full years of weekly pages, but it does not have a page a day. It still has a lot of pages though. These things are chock full. It still has 123 pages in the back, but it has all the year, months, and week pages. So I got both horizontals for these. I like their horizontal. So they also have a vertical option in this size, but you'd have to slice a tiny sliver off the back covers to make these work. And I've done it with other planners with other covers in the past, and it's totally doable. But yeah, you'd have to slice these ones, and it would have to be the compact size because the full year looks like this. It has a full year of daily pages and it's a big chunky. The one non-Hobonichi that fit the best was the Aura Estelle, and this is the classic weeks, and it comes in 2 books because this does have a dated daily page. Like I love their headers, and I saw they have an A5 version coming out. I don't like their covers necessarily. Last time they were almost all black with just like 1 or 2 pink ones, and this time they have like, I think they have like a reddish leathery looking one, a brown and a black, but they have the, I was hoping for it. This header, I love this header, but they only had it in various sizes. They didn't have an A5 with this daily dated header. Pretty sure they do for 2026, so I might be in the market for one of those too, even though I've ordered way too many planners. But yeah, I loved it. I'm pretty sure they're a Canadian company though, so tariffs are going to be really bad, unfortunately. But yeah, I have my eye on that one. If not this year, maybe the following year, because I have said that since this one, 2023, I was like, I want an A5 with this. I bought the B6 and I loved it. But yeah, an A5 with this header for the daily pages. Oh, it's so pretty. I like their style a lot. I just wish they would come out with like all the colors like Sterling Ink does. Anywho, that one is one of the ones that fit like a glove, and it's definitely in the running for me to play around with in the future. And because it does have all those dated daily pages, I could totally like make up my own weekly layouts here and there if I want to make one last a whole year instead of have half a year. But this one also is in the runnings because it's so pretty. I also have the blue one that could be in the runnings. So I've got lots and lots of options, but I definitely want to have a week's style planner with this cover on it because this is so cute. So lots of different options for that. Also, the cover on cover fit great, and this A6 also cover on cover fit great. I saw somebody post in the Hobonichi group, they got the clear cover, one of these sizes. It's a cover on cover because it's a cover for your cover. Which is ridiculous, and people in the comments totally were like, yeah, it's silly, but it's a cover for your cover. They try to put it on the actual techo and not on an actual cover, and they're like, guys, this does not fit at all. What am I doing wrong? And we're like, oh, you need a cover for your cover. So yeah, it totally totally made me laugh because I don't know that there's any planner that's actually this size that you could use instead of the actual cover. The cover on cover goes on the cover of your planner cover. So it's a 3-layer system. It's like, how many layers do you need? You need 3 layers if you're doing plastic. This one you only need 2 because it fits the cover. But yeah, I'm so excited. I love these guys. So hope you guys liked me showing you guys different weeks, babbling about a bunch of it because I'm so excited about planner goodness. I'm so excited to get my A5 Moomin cover, which won't have a cover on cover unless I get a clear one, which I didn't plan on doing, but it will keep it protected. I still want the Tamagotchi plain old cover because as much as these are super cute, they are very plastic feeling, and I would rather have the real cover. Although these, you know, they feel like that windbreaker-esque material, but yeah, I love them. And I had this one without a cover on it, and it still looks pretty dang good. You can see some dirt. That's also fine. It doesn't bother me that much to it be a little bit dirty. Anyway, I think that's all that I have for you guys today. Lots of rambling, lots of excitement about Hobonichi stuff. I'll do another haul when my Moomin cover gets here, and I'll do another haul when my Atlas order gets here. That was the only one that showed up as a pre-order item. And then also the Hobonichi cover I ordered from Amazon showed next week. So it should be here soon. So I probably have 2 videos back to back, the Moomin video and this video. So I'll have 2 hauls, and I'll have 2 more hauls coming. If I order the actual Tamagotchi cover, that'll be another haul. I haven't ordered it yet, but I totally want it. It's just a matter of time, I think, because I really love it. I think it'll hold up and last longer than the plastic ones. I'm afraid I've heard people use them for years and they hold up really well, but I'm just worried about it, you know, starting to split eventually, taking it in and out. So we'll see. They're supposed to be really durable. They feel nice quality for being, you know, couch cover plastic, but they do look super cute. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, follow me along. I'll have lots more planner videos because it's planner season. I have been really excited with all the planners I've seen. All the new paper, well, new to me paper, all the different options coming out. Sterling Ink just knocked it out of the park this year. They blew my mind, and I ordered quite a few things at their launch that happened also Friday, also yesterday. So by the time you see this, I don't know what day it will be, but I hope it's a good one for you guys. Have a great day, have a great evening whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you next time. Bye.